Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good evening and have had a good day. We're here for the big game as Arsenal travel to Germany to take on Bayern Munich in the Champions League second leg of this tie, as the first leg was a draw. Hopefully Arsenal come out on top, but we'll have to wait and see, guys, how it turns out. Let me quickly share the team news on the radar so you guys are better informed about the game. Just bear with me a second, guys. Coming on your screen now. There we go. So Arsenal have made some slight changes, so I believe. Just read out first comment here, as I can't see it on my screen there. UTFB 2005 saying, can't wait for this one, mate. What the hell? Think Arsenal are going to win and City are going to suffer a humiliating defeat at the Etihad. Well, we'll wait and see, mate. Thank you for that. UTFB 2005. We'll have to wait and see. Sorry, I can't highlight your comment, mate, as any comments that are added in the chat before we start don't come up in the chat on this platform. But welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. So you guys drop comments now and I'll be able to see them perfectly fine. But unfortunately, as I've said a few times on this platform, if you add comments before I start streaming, I can't highlight them on the screen. So players just doing the pleasantries in the middle of the field as the referee's done the coin toss. And we're going to be off and underway in a moment, guys. Hopefully this is going to be a cracking game. Let's hope Arsenal can bury the Gremlins, as the previous seasons they were involved a few years back when they was involved in Champions League football. It was Bayern Munich that turned out to be their bogey team, and obviously Arsenal maybe still remembering some of that. I'm sure the Arsenal fans will be, but hopefully history will change tonight. Fingers crossed, guys. Bayern Munich just having a huddle there, as we should be off and underway in a matter of seconds. As you guys can see, the radar on the screen is slightly ahead of me. So we're just about to get kicked off. Apologies, it's not in time with me, guys, but I'll leave it on the screen to keep you guys better informed. So you're not totally reliant on my commentary. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're listening in on Kick, then please do follow. Stevie's saying, hi, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for being with us. As always, mate, appreciate your help in the background, top man. And Nico Ricketts, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. How you doing, Nico? Welcome to the show, mate. Nico saying hello. Bayern is not the Deutsch Master. Well, they're not. No, yeah, Bayern Leverkusen winning the league for the first time in their history. So congratulations to them. It's refreshing, to be fair, mate, to see a different team winning the Bundesliga. So, yep, I'm all for that. All for that, absolutely. The more teams winning leagues, the better. It's more competitive and it adds to the flavour. And that's what we all want to see, guys. As football fans, we want to see competitive leagues. Who wants to see the same team win it every year? So, yep, thank you for that, Nico. And welcome to the show, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den. So we're off and underway, guys. And straight off the bat, Arsenal have got a free kick, as now they just knock it about in their own half, playing it back to the goalkeeper as Bayern press the ball from the front. Arsenal now just knocking it about on the edge of their own box as they try to get a feel of the ball. Bayern just sitting off, but they're pressing from the front slightly, not full throttle at the moment. We're just in a minute into the game as Arsenal with the possession midway inside their own half as they push up towards the halfway line. Bayern pressing the ball as now Arsenal play it forward into the centre circle. As now they switch the ball out to this near side. Reece with the possession as Bayern come to press it, and Arsenal just play the ball back in towards the edge of the centre circle. A lot of smoke on the pitch, guys, from all the flares. Arsenal now just keeping the possession as they get a feel for it at the moment, and Bayern Just sitting off momentarily. Jamie's with us. How's it going, Jamie? Jamie saying, all right, Gaz, how you doing, mate? And everyone in the chat. I'm doing good, thank you, Jamie. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good day at work, mate. Let us know, guys, as well, if you've got a score prediction for this one. Would love to hear how you guys think this is going to turn out. But thank you for that, Jamie. And as always, mate, a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the show, mate. Now, Arsenal with the possession on this near side as Bayern just come to press the ball, but Arsenal managing to keep it as they're just knocking it about and playing it back to their centre-backs as the Bayern fans find their voice. Now Arsenal just probing out towards that far side before cutting it back as now they knock the ball forward to the centre circle. It's won back by Bayern as now Bayern just cut it back to their centre-backs on the edge of the centre circle. A lot of just feeling each other out at the moment, guys. Never seen a Champions League game quite start like this. Normally one team goes for it straight off the bat, don't they? But thank you for that, Jamie. And as I say, mate, pleasure to have you with us. Nico is saying, do you know that guy, Mike? He comments like every stream. I don't know anybody in the chat and the fandom community called Mike, Mike. We might have seen him. Have I seen his account name? Oh, Bayern have just crossed the ball in there as they got the shot off, but it's gone wide of this near side post. Well, Bayern, the first of the two teams to get an opportunity on goal, and it's gone wide through the pressure from Arsenal there. Sorry, Nico. I'm not sure who you mean, mate. I'm not sure who you mean. If I saw the account name, I might know it. But off the name you've put in there, I can't remember. I can't remember an account name like that off the top of my head, mate. But I'm presuming there's a reason you're asking, mate. Arsenal now with the possession as they just play out from the back. Bayern just sitting off there as now they edge the way towards the centre circle, but Bayern keeping 1 foot forward here as they keep the forward players close to the centre backs of Arsenal. It's really cagey start to this game, guys. Really cagey. Arsenal need to pick up the pace right off the bat. Have confidence in themselves. They've been smashing teams this season. They should have confidence in their own ability. Bayern Munich will certainly show confidence in their ability. I've watched Bayern a number of times over the years. I know a lot of people saying that they're not the same team they was, but they've still got some cracking players, guys. They're still a very dangerous team. Now Arsenal playing the ball forward as Bayern challenge for it. It's just managed to win it back there, Bayern, as they play it back to their goalkeeper. Arsenal pressing the ball from the front as the goalkeeper kicks the ball long out wide to this near side. It's headed forward as Bayern managed to intercept the possession. Arsenal challenge, and it's gone out of play there for a throw-in on this near side, deep inside the Bayern half. Jamie saying, I'm all right, thanks. Only got in from work. All right. You only just got in from work? Yeah, don't worry, mate. I only got in about half an hour ago. It's a crazy world we live in. Thank you for that, Jamie. Now Bayern playing the ball out wide on that far side as they race forward now into the Arsenal half. Arsenal challenge for it as they manage to win it back there. And now Arsenal trying to come forward as a challenge comes in there from Bayern, but the referee says no foul as Bayern win it back. Now Bayern playing the ball forward towards the edge of the box as the shot comes in from Kane and it's just wide of this near side post. Well, Bayern certainly not messing about when they're in possession. We need to see more of that from Arsenal, showing that kind of confidence when in possession, not messing about at Bayern when they get the possession. They're trying to get forward, but at the moment, Arsenal just looking a bit nervous, if I'm honest, guys. That's not a criticism, just an observation. Well, let's hope they grow in confidence as the game progresses. Now Arsenal coming forward, playing the ball into the centre circle as Bayern challenge for it, and Arsenal just cut it back there. Now, just knocking it about on the edge of the centre circle as they come forward into the Bayern half, playing the ball out towards this near side. Come on, Arsenal, need to pick up the pace. Thank you, Jamie. I hope you've had a good day, mate. Jamie saying good timing for me. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Jamie. And UT FB 2005 saying, I think it's going to be 2-1 Arsenal, extra time winner, and 4-1 Real Madrid. Ah, well, thank you for that, mate. Good shout. Thank you. And I did give you a welcome with your first message earlier, mate. But as I said, when you guys put messages in on this platform, what I'm using at the moment, when you put messages in before I start streaming, I can't highlight them, unfortunately, guys. But as soon as I start streaming, you guys add the comments, then I can start highlighting them. So yeah, thank you for that. UTFB 2005. Welcome to the show, mate. And thank you for the early score prediction. Arsenal now playing the ball out to this near side. Rich Paul Sports with us. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Bayern have challenged for it here as it's gone out of play on this near side, deep inside. Oh, I thought that was going to be a throw into Arsenal, but it's the referee's giving it to Bayern. So Kimmich with the throw in for Bayern, deep inside their own half on this near side of the field. Ball comes in as now Bayern knock it forward. It's knocked straight back in the direction it came from by Arsenal. Now they pick it up on the edge of the box. Shot comes in. Oh, and it's not far off as it just goes wide of that far post. Not a bad effort there from Arsenal. Martinelli with the shot. He just cut it back inside there and managed to get the shot off. Not a bad effort at all. Rich Ball Sports saying, Fanden, I'm in the building. Sounds like a cagey boxing match. Is this the approach you would take against this Bayern team? Well, I was just saying there, Bayern, the first 2 minutes was cagey from both teams, but Bayern obviously did take long to get themselves forward. You just see a little bit of nerves in the Arsenal team in that first 5 minutes, but hopefully now they're growing confidence and start to believe in themselves. That's the main thing they should do. But thank you for that, Rich Paul Sports. Welcome to the show. I think you dropped in the other day, didn't you, on your personal account? But I didn't recognise it because obviously I've not seen you for about 3 months. I think the last time you was in was January. So I just didn't recognise your personal account. So my bad, mate. My bad. Welcome to the show, mate. Hopefully an Arsenal win tonight. Let's hope so, mate. Now the ball played back to the halfway line as Bayern with the possession, playing it into the centre circle as now they knock it out wide to this near side. Arsenal coming to press the ball as Arsenal unable to win it there, and Bayern just play it forward, but then knock it straight back in the direction it came from as they now play it back into the centre of the park. Arsenal just sitting off at the moment inside their own half as they keep their formation well organised as Bayern play it back out wide again on this near side. Now the ball chipped over the top, trying to get in behind the Arsenal defence. I thought he was going to get the offside there. Yeah, thought he was. You could just tell he got himself a bit too far forward, a bit too quick there. So that'll be a free kick for Arsenal, just outside their own box. Not quite midway inside their own half, but just a bit further forward than their own box. As now they just start to come forward, playing it towards the edge of the centre circle. I know Arsenal need to play very clever tonight, but they need to pick up the pace. The one thing that's Arsenal's asset, and it is a massive asset, is what they are good at, is playing fast football. And if they do that tonight, they might get the result. They've just got to have confidence in themselves. But Bayern, we got to be serious, guys. Bayern are a dangerous team. And as I said earlier, a lot of people think they're not the same team they used to be, but they've still got some talented players. So they're still very dangerous. Now, Arsenal playing the ball out wide to this near side as Martinelli just cuts it back into Declan Rice there. Now, Declan Rice with a possession in the centre of the field as he knocks it out wide on that far side. Now Arsenal playing it forward as Saka now comes towards the edge of the box, playing it towards the byline, ball crossed in, and it just goes over everybody as it bounces out on this near side and goes out for a throw into Bayern. Not a bad effort, but I think that's the first proper touch that Saka's had in the game. So just getting a feel for the ball. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt with that one, I think, guys, because as I say, it's the first feel of the ball he's had. So he's got to get his eye in before he starts getting some accurate crosses into the box. Hopefully he's going to get more opportunities as the game progresses. Now Arsenal winning it back on this near side as they play it into the centre. Saka trying to latch onto it there, but Bayern managing to win it as they just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now they Bayern players just trying to play out from the back as Arsenal pressing really well from the front here and forced Bayern into a mistake as they knocked it out of play on that far side, but it's not. I don't think the referee's given it Arsenal's way. The linesman has signalled that that came off Arsenal, but looked like it came off Bayern. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. Let me know if you guys got any score predictions. Would love to hear your thoughts. If you're just joining us, we're on 12 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0, 2-2 on aggregate. As now Arsenal winning the ball back in the centre of the park, playing it forward there as Bayern challenge for it. Arsenal now knock it out wide to that far side as they come forward, and now just playing it back to the halfway line as Arsenal keep the possession under pressure on that far side. And now Bayern just sitting off inside their own half. So we can get a double victory tonight for UK clubs, guys. Would be fantastic to see both Arsenal and Manchester City progress against what we can only describe as two powerhouses of European football in Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Now, Arsenal just keeping the possession at the moment, just inside the Bayern half as they knock it about close to the halfway line. They tried to play it forward there. It's almost won back by Bayern, but the ball ricochets off the player and back into Arsenal possession as they play it out wide on this near side, but it's eventually gone out of play, and that will be a throw into Arsenal. Now Arsenal playing it back to their centre-backs as they come forward again into the centre of the field, working it into the Bayern half as Bayern just sitting off there, but Saka's come to intercept it to try and help Arsenal get moving forward as he normally stays out on that far side, but he just cut back inside there to help out teammate under pressure. As now Reece with the possession. He plays it out wide to this near side as Bayern again pressing really well, but Arsenal managing to keep the possession as they play it back to the centre circle, just probing Bayern Munich down this near side. And I want to do that more though, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know. You guys got any tactical thoughts? I think Arsenal should be getting it down this near side, ping it back again, get it down the other side, stretch Bayern, make them question which way Arsenal's going to attack. Don't stick to one side. They seem to be doing that so far, but just need to pick up the pace of their possessional play at the moment. As they played it out to that far side, but the referee's given a foul, so free kick to Bayern. Now Bayern playing it out to this near side as they come forward as Arsenal just trying to challenge there. As can't see what player it is, but he went over a little bit awkward. He's back to his feet now. He's just jogging away, so hopefully that's not anything to worry about. As now Bayern play it back into the edge of their own box. Sorry, the edge of the centre circle as they knock it out wide on this near side. Real Madrid have scored against Manchester City, guys, 12 minutes in, and Real Madrid have taken the lead in the other game. Now Bayern with the possession on that far side as they just play it back in towards the edge of the centre circle. It's keeping the possession here at the moment, Bayern. So play it eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball played out wide on this on the far side of the field as now Arsenal tried to challenge. Bayern playing it into the centre as now a long crossfield ball out wide to this near side as they're in behind the Arsenal defence, playing it towards the byline and this cross comes in there, but it's knocked away and it's gone behind for a corner on this near side to Bayern. That was the first real threatening attack, to be fair, guys, of the game so far. Arsenal just got to watch themselves as Bayern are going to try and do that. So Kimmich now to take the corner on this near side. Corner comes in. It's headed away by Arsenal as the ball bounces up the field and Bayern pick it up just still inside the Arsenal half as now they chip it forward out towards that far side as it's headed again back in the direction it came from by Arsenal. Bayern managing to get to it first as they just knock it back to the goalkeeper who's come out to intercept the ball there. And now Bayern play it out wide to this near side as they come forward again. Working, trying to clearly, I'm getting the impression Bayern have identified a weakness or think they've identified a weakness in the Arsenal uh, team formation, whatever you want to call it, on this near side of the field. So that would be Arsenal's left-hand side. And so now a few times already, we're 17 minutes in, and quite a few times already they've come down this near side of the field. Now Bayern playing it back into the centre. I say just keep the possession there. Arsenal pressing the ball as Bayern play it out to this near side. Just force back towards the edge of their own box as Arsenal we're doing well. I've got to be impressed with pressing from the front. They're not letting Bayern have too much time on the ball as Bayern now play it out wide to this near side. Ball knocked forward as it's gone out of play and that we're throwing to Arsenal. That's what comes if you add the pressure, guys. And Arsenal are adding the pressure when they're out of possession. So throwing on this near side for Arsenal, just in front of the dugout, inside the Bayern Munich half. Rooting for all UK clubs tonight here on Fandom, guys. We want to see an Arsenal win and a Manchester City win. Always get behind the UK clubs in Europe. No matter what club it is, we are, well, me personally, I always do anyway. Arsenal now knocking the ball forward on that far side as it's challenged by Bayern. Bayern managing to win it there as Arsenal make the challenge and the referee has blown for the foul. So that's going to be a free kick to Bayern Munich just outside the centre circle, inside their own half, but out towards that far side. Yeah, just a clumsy challenge there. Just seeing the replay there, just a bit of a clumsy challenge. Hungry to win the ball back. Nico is saying his account name was Mika Bickett. Well, I do, yeah, now you've said it, I remember the account name vaguely. I wouldn't say seen him on here a lot. I mean, he has commented once or twice that I've noticed. I'm not sure what that's meaning. I'm not sure what that's meaning. Jamie saying, I think Kane be having a goal tonight at home. You think so? Good shout, Jamie. Good shout, mate. Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? But it's Arsenal now with the possession. So they try to knock the ball forward. The good thing about for Arsenal's perspective is they know Harry Kane well. So hopefully that can work to their advantage. But he's such a dangerous striker. You've got to be switched onto him all the time. It's now Arsenal playing the ball forward in the centre circle as it's knocked back towards the halfway line. Now Reece playing it out towards this near side as it's now long crossfield ball out to the opposite side to Saka. That's what we like to see. Arsenal trying to stretch the Bayern formation as now it's crossed out towards this near side. Now coming towards the byline as Bayern come across to press it. Arsenal managing to play it in towards the edge of the box as they try to get the shot off there, but it's blocked off by Bayern as the ball deflects away and Arsenal win it back still inside the Bayern half as they edge the way forward again, playing it out towards this near side. As Bayern come to press the ball, it's played in behind here as Arsenal take it to the byline. Can they? Oh, the ball crossed in there, but it's intercepted by Bayern as they chip the ball up the field. But it's won back by Arsenal in the middle of the park. As now Arsenal coming forward again, playing it out towards this near side as they come into the box looking for an opportunity to get a gap. But Bayern really, oh, he's bundled it through. Oh, the goalkeeper just managing to get to that. Well, he had about three defenders round him, and it looked like it looked like he'd run into a dead end with three defenders surrounding him. But he somehow managed to bundle his way through and get the shot off. But by that point, the goalkeeper had closed the distance and made it a tight angle, and he basically kicked it right at the keeper. Now Bayern trying to play out from the back as Arsenal pressing really well from the front here, and the ball has gone out of play for another goal kick. Well, this is what we like to see. Arsenal with belief in themselves. So yeah, good shout, Jamie. Jamie saying, did Arsenal lose the first leg last week? Gaz, I forgot, pal. No, 2-2, mate. It was 2-2 in the Emirates. So it's all level, all to play for. We're 21 and a half minutes gone and 0-0 on the night, 2-2 on aggregate. But thank you for that, Jamie. Top man. Stevie's saying it was a draw, Jamie, 2-2. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. You guys, awesome. As always, Jamie saying, thanks, Stevie, mate. Top stuff, guys. Now Bayern with the possession as they play it out wide to that far side. It's played forward as Arsenal challenge for it, but they're unable to win it now as Bayern come charging forward into the Arsenal half, racing towards the edge of the box. Ball shot at goal, and it just goes wide of this near side post as Arsenal just doing enough to put him off there, and he couldn't get off an accurate shot. Yeah, he's onside. Yeah, it was a deflection off the Arsenal defender. Well, good defending from Arsenal as that just got, well, it weren't far wide. Just seeing the replay there, it weren't far off. So thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. Nico saying, are you streaming Euro 2024? Well, I'll be definitely doing as much of it as I can, mate. I'm not sure I can do every game, but I will be doing as much of it can. When we did the World Cup, we managed to cover quite a lot of it. So we'll do the best we can, Nico. We will certainly do the best we can as we cover as much football as we can on Fandom. But obviously, I work, and this is still a hobby at the moment, so I have to squeeze it in around all my normal stuff to do. And as I say, we managed to give good coverage of the World Cup 2 years ago. We gave some coverage of the Women's World Cup. We gave quite a bit of coverage of the Africa Cup of Nations. So, yeah, we'll be also covering the Euros as well, mate. Thank you for that, Nico. It's now Bayern with a shot, and the goalkeeper makes the save as the ball deflected out to this near side. Another ball crossed into the box there as it's headed away. And Bayern regained the possession. Now playing the ball back towards the halfway line as Arsenal come to press it. It's played out wide on that far side as Bayern just keeping the possession. They've got Arsenal boxed into their own half here at the moment. Jamie saying Real Madrid just scored. Awesome. Well, thank you for letting us know, Jamie. Thank you for that, mate. And Nico saying goal for Real Madrid. Well, we know Manchester City are a dangerous team, so hopefully they get themselves back into it. Bayern now with the possession. I say play the ball out towards that far side as now they just cut the ball back inside and all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Bayern build from the back as they play the ball out towards this near side. But Arsenal pressing well from the front as Bayern just knocking it about inside their own half at the moment as they keep the possession. Jamie saying, how your day been, Gaz? Yeah, not too bad. Just busy, mate. Just busy working. Just non-stop working. It's it never ends. Now Bayern playing the ball out wide on that far side as they knock it forward. It's cut back into the centre of the field. Now switching the play out to this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. But Arsenal trying to challenge for it there as now Bayern with the ball crossed in. It's headed away by Arsenal as both sets of players trying to win it, but Saka comes away with it on that far side. As now Saka racing forward up towards the halfway line, but he's surrounded by Bayern players there, and they eventually manage to win the possession back as they eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper who's come out to intercept it. So, yeah, not bad, Jamie. Just busy working, mate. Just busy working. But thank you for asking, mate. Top man. I hope you've had a good day yourself, mate. Nico saying hi. Hi to Bayern is a no. Hi. Well, that's now, what, 3 messages, Nico? I've struggled to understand what you're saying. So try and make sense of what you're saying, mate. I haven't got time to work out no cryptic code when I'm trying to give commentary. No offense. Jamie saying back in 10 minutes, just having some food, guys, pal. No worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. Yep, just enjoy your meal, mate. I'll see you when you've managed to enjoy your food. Thank you for that, Jamie. Now, Arsenal with the possession as they come forward up towards the halfway line, just keeping it there as and they play it into the centre circle. Now, ball played forward as Arsenal knock it towards the edge of the Bayern box. And now, just mugged there on the edge of the box as Bayern managed to knock it back up the field. But Arsenal regain the possession just inside their own half as now they come forward again, playing the ball out to this near side as they work the way into the Bayern half, but just cutting it back there as Bayern keep their formation well organised. Now, Arsenal playing it into the centre as the ball played knocked around just on the edge of the centre circle. As Bayern happy to let Arsenal have possession at the back. Not really the urgency from Bayern to win it back from the front at the moment. We've seen that more from Arsenal. As they just now play the ball out towards that far side. Long ball forward here as Arsenal in behind the Bayern defence. It's crossed in and knocked away by Bayern as the ball just goes out towards that far side. Both sets of players trying to win it as Arsenal managed to come away with it, playing it back into the centre. Now the ball played forward as Bayern tried to challenge, but Arsenal just managed to keep it there as they play it out towards that far side. Now the ball played forward again as Bayern tried to challenge, but Arsenal managed to keep it as again they play it back into the centre. Still inside the Bayern half though, as they keep the possession. Now, just knocking it about on the edge of the centre circle. If you're just joining us, guys, we're just over 28 minutes gone, still 0-0, 2-2 on aggregate. Now Arsenal just knocking the ball about inside the Bayern half as they just probe that far side, but then cut it back across and play it out towards this near side as they edge the way towards the box. But Bayern keeping themselves well compacted there as Arsenal enjoy this spell of possession. Now played out to Saka on the far side as Saka comes towards the edge of the box, tries to play it in behind there as Arsenal keep the possession, but cut back out wide to that far side as they work it into the centre of the field. Now Arsenal with a shot! Oh, and the goalkeeper forced into a save as Neuer just manages to keep it from crossing the line. And that will be possession back with Bayern. But that was a decent effort from Arsenal. Forced the keeper to make the save at this near side post. Yeah, good effort. So that's a decent effort at the other end as well for Bayern. About 10 minutes ago, and now another. Oh, Arsenal coming down that far side as Neuer comes out to make the challenge, but Arsenal win it back. Still with the possession on that far side as now Saka tries to cross it in. It's headed away, but now the referee's blown the whistle. What's he blown it for? For late flag. Jamie saying, back, guys. Sorry about that, mate. Only egg on toast. No need to apologise, Jamie. You got to eat, mate. You've got to eat. No need to apologise, but I appreciate the gesture. Top man. Yeah, you can't beat a bit of egg on toast. Absolutely. You want to get yourself, Jamie, you want to get yourself one of them egg toasters. They're cool. You can have it in the morning. Just stick yourself some toast in, and it's got a little egg thing at the side, so you can just poach yourself an egg, and then you got to work on an egg. I'm being deadly serious. It does it at the same time as the toast. So when your toast is done, normally the egg's done. Oh, he's got one. I got one, guys. Awesome quality. See, great minds think alike, Jamie. Can't fault you, mate. Yeah, they're brilliant. Them egg toasters, absolutely brilliant. Especially in the morning when you just want you need something good inside you, and not wrong with a bit of egg and toast. That's some. Oh, Arsenal with a shot there, and it's straight down the goalkeeper's throat. Well, that's now a couple of chances we've had in the last couple of minutes for Arsenal. Let's hope that gets the confidence of the players up, and we get more opportunities. And they've got to start trying to trouble the goalkeeper a bit more, though. Because you know how the saying goes, guys. If you keep having chances and don't put one away, it normally comes back to bite you. But both teams have had a couple of opportunities in this first half hour, but neither of them have managed to put one in the back of the net yet. So referee's blown for a foul here. So free kick to Bayern, just on the edge of the centre circle. Now the ball played out towards this near side. As the ball played forward into the Arsenal half. Arsenal coming to challenge for the ball as Bayern cut the ball back inside. Now looking to try and chip it in there, but it's won back by Arsenal as they block it off. Now Arsenal managing to keep the possession under pressure there as they knock it back to the goalkeeper and now try to build from the back as they play the ball to Gabriel as he just comes out from the edge of the box, now playing it back into the centre. As Bayern fans making a lot of noise in the stadium. And now Arsenal. Oh, he's given it away cheaply there. Can't have that indecision there from Gabriel. Now it's just poor from him, really poor. Gave it away really cheaply there. And just see he's done it because he just couldn't decide which way. You got to go with your gut feeling. Play it out to the left. If you make that call, do it. Just stick with it. If the space is there, go for it. Jamie is saying, yeah, best thing I got. I have it about 2 years, still working good. Yeah, I think I've had mine. We've had ours a bit longer than that, I think, to be fair, mate. I think we've had ours about 3-4 years and it's still going good. So you should get a couple more years out of it, mate. But yeah, top stuff, Jamie. Now Bayern have won the ball back as they play it into the centre. Coming towards the edge of the box there as Arsenal managed to make the challenge and knock it away. As Bayern trying to claim a foul there on the edge of the box. Referee says no. As Bayern now play the ball back towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's knocked out wide on that far side as Arsenal try to press to win the ball back, but Bayern just cut it back into their own half. As now they play the ball forward on that far side. It's challenged by Arsenal, but Bayern just managing to keep it as they play it back into the centre. Now coming forward, I say, work the way towards the near side of the pitch on this near side as it's cut back inside. Now Bayern playing it into the box. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, Bayern played it into the box there as they took it to the byline, but Arsenal made the challenge and the ball went behind. So that'd be a corner on the far side. I think, yeah, the last touch came off Arsenal. So corner on this, no, sorry, the near side, this near side of the pitch. My bad, guys. Getting a bit confused there. It's because they're using this stupid aerial camera, so it confuses you. Now, Bayern with the ball just cut back here from the corner as they try to get the cross in there, but it's blocked off by Arsenal. As it's Saka. Is it Saka that's took it? Yeah, he's took the brunt of that in the face, I think. So that'll be a throw into Bayern on this near side. Yep, Saka with the ball blasted right into his face. Well, Arteta taking full advantage of the breaking players. Wow. All the players came over for a water break, and then suddenly Bayern have started trying to play when all the players are over here and the referee's having none of it. That was a bit weird. That was weird. Jamie saying, come on, Arsenal. Them looking all right tonight. Absolutely. Yeah. Well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. Bayern. Oh, they played it out wide on this near side, but it's gone out of play. And that'll be a throw into Arsenal midway inside the Bayern half as they quickly take the throw in, and it's eventually knocked straight back out of play for another throw in on this near side. But yeah, well said, Jamie. I agree, mate. I think they're playing quite well tonight. They seem focused. They came out a bit nervy in the first 10 minutes, didn't they? A bit too cagey, and we've seen a little bit of that in the defence. But going forward, they look dangerous. They look dangerous. Need to sort them nerves out though in the defence. But now Arsenal with the ball played back in as it's chipped into the box there, knocked away by Bayern as the ball bounces up the field. Bayern win it back here. Well, the referee's going to bring it back there for the foul. Sorry, guys, if I'm yawning. It's because been a long day. So apologies if I keep yawning or catching my breath. Now Bayern with the free kick as they play the ball into the centre. Now it's knocked out wide as they play it eventually all the way back to the goalkeepers. Arsenal pressing well. Now the ball played forward out to this near side as it's Arsenal trying to press to win it there as Bayern. Oh, Arsenal have won it here as they play it into the box. Ball crossed in and it's knocked away by Bayern. But just didn't capitalise on the mistake. Oh, that was a big mistake there from Bayern. Well, that's good to see. Both teams have made mistakes in the game now. Clear and obvious ones anyway. So Arsenal have got a free kick, I think, here on this near side. We've got an Arsenal player down in the box. I can't see who it is. Jamie's saying, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I love uh, to both English teams in the final. Well, fair enough, Jamie. No, you don't have to be an Arsenal fan, do you? But mate, when I see UK football, UK teams in Europe, I just get behind them all, mate. At the end of the day, we should have national pride. Rivalries should get put to one side, as far as I'm concerned, when UK clubs play in Europe, because at the end of the day, they don't just represent themselves; they represent our country as well. And I would say that about any team across the UK. If they play in Europe, I want to get behind them and see them do well. Um, Obviously, it's different if they come up against each other. But yeah, well said, Jamie. I agree, mate. I would love to see both teams progress as far as possible. Now, Arsenal with the ball crossed into the box. He's headed towards goal. But Neuer managing to win the ball there as now he quickly rolls it out to that far side. Now cutting it back inside as Arsenal come to press the ball from the front. It's knocked out wide to this near side as Bayern play it forward. Arsenal again trying to press it here. They'll be encouraged by that mistake from Bayern losing the possession at the back a couple of minutes ago. And now Bayern switching the ball out to that far side as Arsenal again press it from the front. It's knocked forward there as Bayern. Oh, Arsenal have won it back here, just on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played out to Saka on that far side as he plays it forward. Now it comes to Arsenal come towards the edge of the box, but it's just nicked off his toes there as Bayern managing to win the ball back, knocking it away up the field as Arsenal win the ball. Possession back in the centre circle. Now it's played out towards that far side, then cut back inside. As now Arsenal with a long crossfield ball out to this near side towards the edge of the box. Bayern managing to intercept it there, but they've lost it in the centre of the park as Arsenal win back the possession. Bayern making quite a few mistakes in their defensive line tonight. Now Arsenal with the possession midway inside the Bayern half as they're just knocking it about on that far side. Now the ball played back out wide to Martinelli on this near side of the field. Cuts back. Now ball crossed in. It's headed away by Bayern, but Arsenal win it back on the edge of the box. Shot comes in, but it's always rising. And that was gone well and truly over the top of the crossbar. But at least he had a go. Sometimes you get them snatched opportunities. Jamie's saying, oh yeah, Gaz. Them doing it for England. Yeah, I understand that, pal. Awesome. Thank you for that. Well, yeah, absolutely for England. But also, as you know, Jamie, I also think the same way about Scottish clubs and the Welsh clubs, because you've got to think the Welsh clubs also play in Europe, although they never get to this stage, do they? But they still play in Europe in the early stages of the competition. I always wish them well. I always want to see it. I always look for the Welsh teams and the Northern Irish teams to see if they manage to progress I think was it last year we managed to get. I think it was one of I can't remember if it was what I think it was one of the Welsh teams managed to make it to the Europa Conference League group stages, which was an achievement for a Welsh club. First time I've seen a Welsh club progress to the group stages anyway. But that was last I'm sure that was last season. But yeah, well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. I agree. All UK nations want to see them do well in Europe. Absolutely, mate. Arsenal now with the possession as they play the ball out towards this near side. Gabriel just cuts it back inside there as Arsenal just slow build up play at the moment. But I'm sure they're encouraged by the mistakes that Bayern have made. Now, Arsenal just keeping the possession on the edge of the centre. This is such a different game to what I saw last night. Last night, that League One game was end to end, balls pinging about all over the place, whereas this is a lot more cagey and slow build up play. Now, Arsenal with the possession switched out to this near side as they try to come forward there, but Bayern pressing the ball from the front as they force Arsenal to play it back to the halfway line. But they keep the possessions. Now they work it out towards that far side. Bayern again trying to challenge, but Arsenal still coming forward as they work it down that far side. As well, Bayern have won it back on that far side, deep inside their own half. Now Bayern charging forward, knocking the ball up towards the halfway line. As now they come into the Arsenal half. Arsenal trying to get bodies back behind the ball here as Bayern work their way into the Arsenal half, just knocking it out towards this near side, right towards the touch line. Arsenal have managed to get bodies back behind the ball here. Now Bayern with the possession, just played back again into their own half. Now the ball played out towards that far side. As Bayern just keep the possession at the moment, cut it back into their own half as Arsenal have been pressing really well from the front and they've continued to do so throughout the half whenever they've been out of possession. And Bayern just keeping the possession at the moment as now they play it back out towards this near side. Jamie's saying, I can't remember that one, Gaz. I looked that up at full time, mate. I looked that up at full time. I might be wrong. It might be the Northern Irish team. I know either a Northern Irish or Welsh team. I'm sure it was last season. Got to the group stages for the first time. So it was, which was great to see. I mean, it was only the Europa Conference League, but it doesn't matter. The longer they stay in European football, the more experience they get, and plus they make more money out of it, which means that they can potentially try to go further in future competitions, doesn't it, mate? But yeah, absolutely, it's good to see some of the smaller clubs getting into the group stage. I think because it gives them much needed extra revenue. So we're into added on time. 1 minute to be added on at the end of this first half. But yeah, like I say, Jamie, I think it was a Welsh team, but I might be remembering it wrong, and it might be a Northern Irish team, but I'm sure it was a Welsh team. But thank you for that, Jamie. You'll have to let me know if I was right. I'll probably be wrong now. I'll be getting my ears wrong or something. But thank you, Jamie. Bayern now with the possession as they switch it back out towards this near side. Arsenal getting bodies back behind the ball here as that Bayern trying to work it down this near side, just cutting it back into the centre there as they play it back towards the edge of the centre circle, but still inside the Arsenal half. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. It doesn't cost you nothing to be nice. And obviously, I always try to come on here with a positive attitude as best possible, no matter how tired I am. So a little hit of that like button is not too much to ask, if you don't mind, guys. It would be appreciated. So there goes the halftime whistle, and what I can only describe as a very, 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 very cagey first half. I have not seen an half like that in European football for quite a while. Normally, there is a cage, and we do see caginess about some teams, but normally that's normally in the first 5-10 minutes, and then both teams start going for it. Whereas this uh, entire half, I've got to be honest, it was pretty cagey, and but credit to Arsenal. They've been pressing well from the front. They've been pressing well from the front. They've had a couple of opportunities, and they've managed to keep Bayern's opportunities to a minimum. Bayern have had a couple of chances, but only one or two. Uh, oh, does it? My apologies. Sorry. Thank you. I can't believe that. Wrong one. Sorry, guys. I've got the wrong banner on here. I only just realised. I need to delete that, don't I? Let's get rid of that. I don't know why that's up there. Sorry, guys. Just getting me set. That's the problem rushing in from work. Don't get a chance to check everything. So we don't need that. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that. There we go. No way. How is that not there? Strange. I'll sort that out in a minute. Stupid technology. It's so annoying. Sorry, Jamie. My bad, mate. Where was that? Ah, there we are. Jamie saying, I got Man City game on. It's like I'm watching tennis. Is it? Well, that's good. The total opposite to what we're seeing here. This is more cagey, this one, mate. But thank you for letting us know, Jamie. Top stuff. I thought it would be. I watched that first leg. I watched that game last week, the first leg, and it was very much like that. It was an absolute cracking game between uh, Man City and Real Madrid. To be fair, really good game in the first leg. So it doesn't surprise me it's like that in the second leg. But thank you for that, Jamie. So let's have Stevie saying, laugh out loud, Jamie. And Stevie saying, City need to score. Yeah, they do. Both teams need to score. We need City to score. We need Arsenal to score. Would be fantastic. Yeah, City need to get their act together, though. They should be punishing Real Madrid. I really don't want to see them win it again. Seriously, cannot stand that club, Real Madrid. Just do not want to see them win another Champions League. Jamie is saying, I'm finding Arsenal game. Well, you might be better watching the other one, mate, if it's end to end. Right, guys, I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to quickly go to call the nature, and I'll be back in a moment. Grab yourself a coffee, Jamie. I'll be right back, mate. And yeah, hope you enjoying that game. But yeah, big shout out to Jamie sticking around tonight. It's quite a stream tonight, Jamie. So my apologies, not many people in the chat to keep you company, mate. But I'll certainly enjoy some conversation with you as soon as I come back, mate. All right, I'll see you in a sec. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. So let's have a quick look what's going on in the other games because we have got one or two other games going on. Not a lot tonight, guys, but there is still some important games. Manchester City, as I'm sure you guys know, 1-0 down at half time against Real Madrid in the Etihad second leg tie. In Scotland, guys, there is a big game going on in Scotland. Dundee v Rangers. Rangers with a chance to close the gap to 1 point between themselves and Celtic. So this is a game well, it should have been played a few times. It's been scheduled a few times, but postponed because of Dundee's uh, pitch infrastructure. They have a lot of problems with waterlogged pitches at Dundee, and as I've expressed a few times, guys. I don't blame Dundee because they're not a big club. They're a small club. They're not. They've got a decent fan base, but they're not a massive club. If you wanted to compare Dundee to an English club, I would say I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to think of a club you could possibly compare them to in England. Um, Maybe Blackpool, something like that. Maybe slightly smaller than Blackpool, actually. Blackburn would probably be a fair. I know Blackburn's got a decent sized stadium, but they never sell out. They never sell out. But Blackburn, yeah, Blackburn's probably a fair comparison. Dundee's fan base is roughly, I would say, similar to Blackburn's. And if anybody knows Blackburn, they've not exactly got what you might call a fanatical fan base. So Dundee have got a fanatical fan base, but it's small. But like I say, that's part of the reason why they're struggling for the cash. But yeah, for me, I think the SPFL should set out clubs coming up from the Championship because Dundee are only recently promoted in the Scottish Premiership. And I think the SPFL should be giving grants or something to help them improve pitch infrastructure. But unfortunately not. But the game has gone ahead tonight after it's been postponed a few times. And it currently is 0-0. So Rangers not having it all their own way in Dundee tonight in that game. So thank you, Jamie. Stevie saying Gaz will be back in a minute. Thank you, Stevie. Awesome, mate. Jamie saying it was Celtic Gaz last year, mate. Oh, Celtic get into the group stage quite regular, mate. Um, are we talking about the same thing? I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing here. I might be misunderstanding what you mean. Um, Stevie's saying, did you find it, Jamie, or are you sticking with City? Jamie saying, Stevie, I'm fine the Arsenal game. Well, hope you do, Jamie. It's like I say, Arsenal played pretty well. Arsenal played pretty well in the first half, apart from looking a bit nervous at the back. So we'll have to see how they go on in the second half. But yeah, let's hope they can find a winner. It'd be great to see Arsenal uh, bury the demons of Bayern Munich because they've got to have had a tough time in past history against Bayern Munich. But thank you for that, Jamie. I'm not following you with the Celtic comment, mate. My apologies. But big shout out to Jamie anyway, sticking around. The only fan then are in the chat properly tonight, mate. You. So thank you, Jamie. I appreciate your conversation and company. Top man. Stevie is saying, let's hope for some goals. Absolutely, Stevie. Yeah, let's hope so, mate. I hope so. I don't really want extra time. That would be, but if it comes, it comes. But yeah, let's hope for a goal in the second half, hopefully for Arsenal. There's some ladies' games going on tonight, guys, in Scotland. Just to let you know, if you any guys are interested. Currently, after 73 minutes gone. Montrose ladies 2, Aberdeen ladies 3, Celtic ladies 1, Hibernian ladies 0. 52 minutes gone in that one. Hearts ladies 0, Rangers ladies 0. 54 minutes in that one. Spartan ladies 0, Motherwell ladies 0. Full time. Glasgow City ladies 3, Partick Thistle ladies 1, 45 minutes in that one, and Hamilton Academic ladies 1, Dundee United ladies 1. So there you go. If you're just joining us, guys, it's currently 0-0 in this one. Obviously 2-2 on aggregate. We've had a cagey first half, but hopefully this second half will burst into life more. And also, just to let you guys know, if you are just joining, Manchester City currently 1-0 down against Real Madrid at the Etihad. And that game is currently 3-4 on aggregate to Real Madrid. And also, as I just told you guys, in the Scottish Premiership, it's Dundee 0, Rangers 0. Players coming back out on the field. So we're about to get back underway for the second half. And so we get some goals. Let's hope we get some goals. Jamie's saying we was on about who got to a final last season before half time. No, I think you misunderstood me there, Jamie. I didn't say final. I said group stage, mate. I said, what? Are you meaning the Welsh club? I was talking about the Welsh club getting to the group stages. So I think we've got our wires crossed a bit there, Jamie, mate. My apologies. But yeah, final. Unless we were talking about a final and I've forgotten. I might have forgotten, but no, I don't remember talking about a final. I know I told you a Welsh club had got to the group stages. I think it was the Europa Conference League. Um, and James saying, "Oh, sorry, Pat. No worries, mate. No worries. Easy for us to get our wires crossed occasionally, mate. So not a problem. No apology needed. But thank you, mate. Well, we're back underway. As Bayern straight off the bat playing the ball out to that far side. It's now Bayern Munich with the possession at the back as they play the ball out to this near side. Ball played forward there as Arsenal tried to challenge for it. Now it's knocked out of play, and that will be a throw in on this near side to Bayern midway inside their own half as the ball comes back in play. Now Bayern play into the centre of the field as they work it out to that far side. Now racing forward into the Arsenal half as Arsenal shift players across to press the ball. But Arsenal unable to win it there as Bayern now cross it into the box. It's headed towards goal and it bounces off the post and back out as Bayern get the second shot off. But that's blocked off and the ball is deflected away. But that was shaved the woodwork there from Bayern. Jamie saying it's left. It's life. It's life. It certainly is, mate. It certainly is. Jamie also saying, Stevie, how your day been, mate? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes towards Stevie. Yeah, I think he's had a good day. But I'll let him tell you for yourself. Kimmich now with the corner on this near side for Bayern. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Appreciate it. So we've got a corner now. We're out just waiting for it to come in as the referee just making sure players are not scrapping in the box. Now the corner to come in as it's chipped in. It's deep as it's headed away by Arsenal. Arsenal now knocking it down out wide to that far side as Bayern managing to get to it first, but the referee's blown for the foul here. And Martinelli not happy about that. Stevie's saying, yeah, not bad, thanks, mate. What about you? Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. You guys, absolutely awesome, as always. Top stuff, mate. So we just got a stoppage here, guys, at the moment. There's a foul involving Martinelli, but well, yeah, he's given the free kick on the far side. I couldn't tell what were happening there. We were getting replays from earlier opportunities. So now Bayern with the free kick out on that far side, midway inside their own half, but right out towards the edge of the pitch on that far side. Now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed away. Bayern winning the possession back outside the box as Arsenal challenge for it. Now Arsenal trying to knock it forward as it's eventually knocked away and they win it back just on the edge of their own box. Now chipping it forward again as both sets of players try to jump to head the ball forward. It looks like the Arsenal players come worst off on that far side as he's still down in a bundle. as the ball is played forward and the Bayern goalkeeper comes out to intercept it. Now it's played out to this near side as Bayern tried to come forward again, racing into the Arsenal half. Arsenal now trying to challenge for it in the centre of the park as it's knocked out towards that far side, and Bayern just not getting onto it there as it's gone out of play for a throw in. I'm sorry, Jamie. Jamie's saying, Stevie, same shit, different day. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Stevie's saying, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's very true. Absolutely, definitely. So we just got a stoppage at the moment, guys. Arsenal player down on the far side of the pitch as the medical staff just come on to give him treatment. And just see Saka there on the touchline speaking to Arteta. Arteta barking some instructions at him. There's Tommy Asso. It's gone. Yeah, it's contact. I don't understand this. Why are players, young players, needing to wear contact lenses to play football? Can please somebody explain that one to me? Because I never ever. I mean, back in the day, you never saw players before contact lenses were invented. You never saw players playing with glasses on. So I don't understand why a player would be playing with contact lenses on. That's just really strange. I don't understand that at all. If you know if your sight's that bad, how the hell do you become a footballer? Do you know what I mean? That's a really strange one to me. Uh UJEH Sylvester. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan then UK. Welcome to the show, mate. And saying who is winning? Currently 0-0, mate. We're just back underway after a stoppage. We're just coming up towards 51 minutes gone. Still 0-0, 2-2 on aggregate. Arsenal now with the possession as it's cut in towards the edge of the box. Now switching the play out to that far side as they Bayern player challenges for it, and it's gone out of play on that far side for a throw into Arsenal. So yeah, 0-0 at the moment, mate. But thank you for that, and welcome to Fanden, and welcome to the Fanden community, mate. Stevie's saying, hi, UJE. I know I can't read that name. I don't know if it's a name or an abbreviation. Saying, no one still a draw at the moment. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. Arsenal now with the possession on that far side. As the ball played into the box, Bayern challenge for it, knocking it away as it's headed back towards the Bayern box by Arsenal. But now there's a coming together and the referee's blown for the foul. So, yep, nice one, Stevie. Jamie saying back in a minute, Gaz. Got to take bins out. No worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. No worries. Yeah, you got to do your chores. Jamie's doing his chores. He's got, don't want to get disciplined off the missus. Ball chipped forward there. As now Arsenal win it back on the edge of the centre circle. It's knocked out wide on that far side and eventually Bayern have knocked it out of play. So that'll be another throw into Arsenal on the far side of the field, just inside their own half. And if there's any Arsenal fans with us, just to let you guys know, the Cronky and his son are at the game tonight. I bet you wouldn't see him when you're playing Luton. UTFB 2005 saying, massive Borough fan. I hope you are having a great, loving the stream. So far, won't want 4,000 to watch them this season, like so. UTFB, I guess. Won't 4,000 to watch them. Well, thank you very much for your kind words. Sorry, mate, I'm not following the last bit you put about so far I've won. Oh, so far won £4,000. All right, awesome. I get it now. I've reread it. Well, thank you very much for that, UTFB 2005. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And thank you very much for your kind words. Very nice of you to say, mate. Really appreciated. Now Bayern with the throw-in as the ball comes in and it's knocked straight back out of play. So that's going to be a throw-in on this near side to Arsenal, just in front of the dugout. Right in front of Arteta, as it turns out. White to take it as now Arsenal chip the ball forward. Bayern, well, he's pulled him to ground. How's that not a foul, ref? Well, he has given it eventually, but the Bayern player just grabbing hold of his shirt there, just yanking him down, and the referee's got a card out here. Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful turn. Yeah, he deserves it. So Lamar, the Bayern player, booked for pulling him down, just grabbed hold of his shirt there, and obviously a bit of panic coming from him there because that was a really, really nice turn from Odegaard. Now, ball played forward out to this near side as Saka crosses it into the box. It's headed away by Bayern as uh, Arsenal pick up the possession further up the field. Now they switch it out to that far side as the ball crossed into the box. And, well, it's Neuer is such a good goalkeeper and he is really good at anticipating where the ball's going to come. How Bayern going to get on when he retires? Eh? Going to find it difficult to replace him, aren't they? Because he's getting older. Now Bayern with the possession, played out wide on this near side as the ball played forward. It's won back by Arsenal. As now Arsenal racing down this near side as the ball played back inside as Arsenal edging away up towards the Bayern box, but Bayern have managed to get bodies back behind the ball now as Arsenal switch the play out to that far side as they take it to the byline. Ball crossed in, it's knocked away as Arsenal managed to regain the possession outside the box on that far side. Now the ball just played back into the middle as Arsenal play it forward. Can they get the shot? Just mugged them. Well, Bayern just managing to win back the possession before Arsenal could pull the trigger, and now Bayern on the charge as they race forward up towards the halfway line, but it's challenged by Arsenal as Arsenal win it back. Ball played forward, but Arsenal, Lord, the poor ball there has gifted the possession back to Bayern, and now Bayern with the possession midway inside their own half. UTFB 2005 saying, sorry, terrible, terrible grammar there, makes mate, spent 4,000 to watch Middlesbrough. Right. I'm with you now. I thought you said you won 4,000. Well, massive respect to you, mate, for supporting your team. Oh, sorry, just break off there, mate. It's Bayern now charging forward. Ball played into the box as Arsenal just managed to knock it behind. And that will be a corner on this near side for Bayern. But yeah, absolute massive respect to you, mate, for showing fantastic support to your team. And yeah, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Middlesbrough, great team. Unfortunately, obviously, I've got good memories of your fans, but also depressing memories of your team from years ago. I don't know how old you are, but I went to the cup final against Middlesbrough when they played Bolton, my team Bolton, in the Carabao Cup final in Cardiff many years ago. Well, I say many years ago. It feels like many years ago. But yeah, great club, Middlesbrough. I remember meeting quite a few of the Middlesbrough fans down there, and they were very friendly, very respectful, and that gave me a good amount of respect for the club and its fan community. And now the corner comes in, it's knocked away as it's played back into the box, but it's gone. That's not good. It's gone behind, and that will be that's good for Arsenal. So Arsenal now with a free kick, a goal kick as they play out from the back. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on just coming up to 58 minutes gone. Bayern 0, Arsenal 0, still 2-2 on aggregate. And it's still 1-0 to Real Madrid in the other game in Manchester. As now the ball played out wide on this near side for Arsenal to Saka. Saka cuts it back inside. As now Arsenal with a long crossfield ball out to that far side. He'd now played back to Reece as Reece plays it back into towards the halfway line. It's knocked back out wide, long down this near side to Saka as he plays it on there. But Bayern make the challenge and knock it out of play on this near side for a throw into Arsenal. About 10 yards from the corner flag on this near side as Arsenal quickly take the throw in. Trying to work through the congestion there as Bayern surrounding Arsenal, but Arsenal managed to knock it back up the field as now they play it back into the centre. Now it's chipped forward as Arsenal into the box, ball played in, and they just couldn't keep it in there as it's gone behind, and that'll be a goal kick to Bayern. Yeah, still 0-0 in Scotland as well, guys, between Dundee and Rangers. So yeah, no apology needed. UTFB 2005, no apology needed, mate. It's easy to get grammar wrong. In fairness, mate, with this stupid mobile phones and the grammar and stuff. But thank you for that explaining, mate. Top man. Now, Bayern with the ball on this near side as it plays forward. Arsenal tried to challenge, but Bayern just cut it back into the centre. Now racing out wide on that far side as Bayern come forward into the Arsenal half. Arsenal trying to challenge for it as Bayern managed to keep it as they play it forward there, working their way towards the edge of the Arsenal box. Just cut back there as Arsenal tried to challenge, but Bayern still camped on the edge of the box on that far side of the field as now they just cut it back and play it into the centre of the park. 60 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. As Bayern now come forward, knocking the ball, trying to play it through the Arsenal defence there, but Arsenal managed to cut it out as now Arsenal racing forward. And a challenge comes in from Bayern as they manage to win it back. And now Arsenal forced to reorganise their formation as Bayern play it again down that far side. Trying to come back inside, but Arsenal have challenged for it here as they've won it back. And now Arsenal, well, no foul given there as Bayern win it back on the far side. Now the ball played in towards the edge of the box as the shot comes in, but it's a poor effort. And that was thanks to the Arsenal defenders closing the space, but it's gone out for a corner. So corner on this near side for Bayern. Looped up into the air and behind from the ball deflecting off the Arsenal defender. UTFB 2005 saying, always loved tuning in because you're a genuine bloke and you don't have any sides on games. So keep up the work. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say, mate. Well, I do sometimes because obviously my own team are playing, then obviously I have a bit of preference, but I always try to be neutral, but thank you very much for that. And really nice of you to notice, mate. You are an absolute gentleman. Appreciate your kind words. Now the ball crossed in there by Bayern. And it's a poor one as it's gone straight behind. And that will be a goal kick for Arsenal. But thank you for that, mate. Real gentleman. Very kind of you to say. Jamie saying, back, pal. Awesome. Great to have you back with us, Jamie. Top man. And Jamie saying, it's a little bit wet out there tonight. Is it? Well, it's actually been dry over here for once. So, look, mind you, I say it's been dry. It's been raining short bursts all day here over in the northwest of England. So, yeah, it's been dry mostly, but I managed to get something done today. But it has kept trying to threaten to rain me off. It's annoying, isn't it, all this wet weather, Jamie? Now the ball played forward as Bayern just managed to win it back there on the edge of their own box. Now they play the ball out wide to this near side as Arsenal trying to challenge for it there, but Bayern still charging forward, playing it into the centre of the park as Arsenal scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball as now Bayern working out wide on that far side as they come into the Arsenal half. Arsenal managed to get bodies back behind the ball now as Bayern keep working it down that far side, tracing towards the byline as the ball crossed in, but it goes past everybody and comes out to this near side. There's another cross back into the box by Bayern, and they've sent it into the back of the net. Bayern open the scoring, 63 minutes gone, and it was just a chip ball into the box, and Bayern Munich managing to get a power header as it goes into this near side of the net. And Bayern open the scoring. 63 minutes gone, guys. Well, gotta say it, guys. I've been saying it for most of the game. Arsenal needed to pick up the pace when they've had the possession. They've been playing very cautiously, which is understandable. But you just got to go for it. You just got to go for the jugular, haven't you? You've just got to go for the jugular. Believe in your own ability. That's what I say. Maybe if they'd played a bit speedier, a bit faster, they might be themselves scoring rather than Bayern. But credit to Bayern, it is a nice goal. UTFB 2005 saying, yeah, wasn't born then, mate. Born 2005. Ah, right. Well, yeah, I think that was 2004, that final. So yeah, I was there, mate. I went. I've got pictures somewhere. But yeah, I've got first cup final I'd ever been to, that, for my club. So obviously, my club don't get to cup finals very often, but mind you, they've been to a couple in my lifetime, so I can't complain. Some fans have never seen a cup final, so I suppose I've got to be grateful that I've at least my club I've been to at one or two. I don't count playoffs. Ball played out wide on that far side as Bayern coming forward again, playing the ball towards the byline as it's just cut back inside there. Bayern uh, keep possession as they knock it back up towards the halfway line as Arsenal tried to challenge for it. Bayern now switching the play out to this near side as now it's chipped over the top as Bayern again racing towards the edge of the box. Ball played in. It's knocked away by Arsenal, but not cleared as hard. Well, that was a really poor effort from Bayern as he blasted it into the air. He wasn't even under pressure there, and he's blasted it up into the air, and it's gone behind. Wasn't even on target by accident, not even in the vicinity. But yeah, thank you for that UT FB 2005. I'm sure people have told you about it, mate. I'm sure you might have watched the videos. It was a cracking atmosphere. Gotta say, it was a cracking atmosphere. I've got good memories of it. Obviously, disappointing to see my team lose, but I've got good memories of it. It was still an experience to be had, and it was closed roof as well, closed roofing stadium. That's the first time I've ever been in a stadium with a roof closed, so that was also a very amazing experience. But thank you for that, UTFB. Thank you, mate. Stevie's saying, laugh out loud, UTFB. That makes me feel old. Yeah. Now Arsenal with the possession in the centre circle as the ball played out towards that far side, but then just cut back inside as now it's played forward down the middle as Bayern challenge for it. Now Bayern winning it back as they work the ball out towards this near side. Arsenal challenge for it, and the referee is, that's the dive. If ever I saw one, that's a dive. Well, the referee getting on his power trip now, coming over to the byline, booking people on the touchline. I've no time for that. I really haven't. UTFB 2005 saying, Lamar, people say I look 30, so I'm one feeling older, old at 18. All right. Well, I suppose that means you can go and buy a pint, no problem, mate. I suppose that's one bonus. I bet you could buy a pint before you turned 18 and nobody asks no questions. Arsenal just making a substitution there. As now Bayern attack down that far side. Ball played forward as Arsenal tried to challenge for it when winning it. And they managed to win it back here as now they knock it forward, but it's won back by Bayern as another clumsy challenge. And that will be another free kick there for Bayern, this time inside the the Bayern half of the field. But yeah, thank you for that, UTFB 2005. Top stuff, mate. Jamie is saying, UTFB, you're only a kid. I'm so old. I was a bus driver 2005. Oh, Jamie. Now the ball crossed in for Bayern and it goes through everybody and out of play. And that will be a goal kick for Arsenal. Makes us all feel old, mate. Makes us all feel old. Now Arsenal to build from the back as they play the ball forward. Now the ball knocked out wide on that far side. As it's cut back inside. Uh, Arsenal have played it out to Saka on this near side. He just plays it back there as Arsenal probing the Bayern formation, now switching it out to the far side as they try to come forward, but Bayern pressing the ball on that far side. It's now the ball chipped into the box, but it's won back by Bayern, who knock it back up the field, and Arsenal regain the possession on the halfway line. UTFB 2005 saying, Lamar, uh, I know, I know, and I spent so much of my money on my team. Lots of people call me stupid for it, but I'm not going to stop. Well, I wouldn't say stupid, but obviously, if you've got other things more important to spend the money on, then that's thing. Yeah, I don't know. It depends. I suppose as you get older, mate, you'd start to look at when you get older. I mean, when I was your age, I spent a lot of money on football, but as you get older, I think you obviously your priorities change as you get older. You get responsibilities of bloody house, mortgage, car payments, insurance payments, all that kind of stuff. So it makes it a lot harder. But enjoy it while you can, mate. While you're young, enjoy getting to games because believe me, if you get married and have kids, then it might get a lot harder to get to games because not because you can't go, but just because of money. As we know, the world likes to sap every penny you've got, mate. But yeah, enjoy it while you can, mate. Enjoy it while you can. Rightly so. You know, you'll soon be older than you want to be, mate. Believe me. But yeah, top stuff, mate. Mr. Barnsley, how you doing, Ryan? Mr. Barnsley with us saying Barnsley could fall out of playoff. Guys, how we played. No, I think that was a tough game for you guys last night. But obviously, Portsmouth knew that they needed the win to get to win the league. They wanted to do that in front of their own fans, so it was always going to be a tough ask for you guys. Sometimes you have to give your team credit for competing, not just for getting wins. They competed. I thought Barnsley competed well last night, and I've watched the highlights, and I've got to say that penalty that Portsmouth got was questionable. Nothing against Portsmouth, but that was a questionable penalty. It looked like a good challenge to me, but the referee was never not going to give it when he's got thousands of Pompey fans screaming at him, was he? But yeah, keep the faith, Ryan. You should hopefully you still make the playoffs, but that was a tough game for you guys last night. But it was always going to be, like I said, Pompey knew they just needed to get the win, and they had the league wrapped up. So I don't care who went down there last night. Any team went down there was going to find it difficult, mate. Every team. So thank you for that, Ryan, and welcome to the show, mate. And now Bayern playing the ball back into the centre as they knock the ball back to the goalkeeper as he come out all the way out of his area here, Nuat. Now it's chipped forward as it's won back by Arsenal. They head it back in the direction it came from as Bayern win back the possession. Now playing it out wide on this near side as it's cut back to their centre backs. Arsenal pressing the ball from the front as now Bayern keeping the possession here, just inside their own half on the edge of the centre circle. Arsenal trying to press from the front, but Bayern just cut it back there as they knock it back to the goalkeeper just on the edge of his box. And now, again, Bayern play it out wide on this near side, but they've ended up knocking it out of play, and that will be a throw-in on this near side for Arsenal. So thank you for that, Ryan. Keep the faith, mate. Jamie saying, all right, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. As always, loving the positive vibes. Jamie saying, Bayern Munich 1-0. I know, yeah, mate. I know. Let's hope Arsenal can get a goal, equalise, and go on to win it. As now the throw-in comes in. Arsenal now trying to play through a lot of bodies there as Bayern managed to knock it away, but they haven't cleared it as It's knocked forward there. Saka trying to latch onto it, but under pressure, and Bayern managed to knock it out of play. And I think that's going to be a corner. Yeah, it's gone for a corner on this near side. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. Really appreciated. So Saka to take the corner for Arsenal on this near side. Come on, Arsenal. Good delivery. Ball comes in. It's deep towards the back post. Noah knocks it away, and it's gone out for another corner on the opposite side of the field. So Mr. Barnes is saying, I am good, thanks. Good to hear, mate. Top stuff. Good to hear. Jamie's saying Ryan Barnsley can still get in playoffs if them win last 3 games. I think they still are in the playoffs. They're still in the playoff position. I'm sure they are. But obviously, just need to get some more points on the board to secure it. So corner now on the opposite side of the field is Reece to take it for Arsenal. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. You are an absolute star, mate. Now the ball comes in. Well, the referee's blown. What's he blown for here? There's nothing wrong there. Why is he blown? Do you know these referees drive me crazy when they just blow the whistle and there's no reason why they've done it? So Bayern making a substitution here. So, yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Awesome, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, mate. So, yeah, Bayern to make a sub here, guys. Just waiting for the board to come up to see who it is. So it's Minja coming on, and it's Mazrule. I'm not sure how he's pronounced his name. Mazrue coming off for Bayern. Now Arsenal coming forward as Bayern managed to knock it away from the edge of the box there as it's pinged up the field. Arsenal heading it back in the direction it came from as Bayern knock it back out to this near side. They come across to keep it in play as Arsenal come across with them trying to make the challenge, but Bayern managing to keep it as now they race towards the edge of the box, getting the shot off, and it's gone well wide. But the referee, I think, has given a corner that he's saying it took a deflection. Let's see a replay. I don't think there was a deflection there. Mr. Barnes is saying yes. And also, Jamie, we got Blackpool and Northampton. Tough games, mate. But you guys been playing well this season, so I have confidence. Now, corner on the far side for Bayern. Ball comes in, headed away by Arsenal as it's knocked up the field. Bayern managing to regain the possession as Neuer has come out to intercept it. Now he kicks it long out wide to this near side as Bayern with the possession just played it back to the halfway line though as Arsenal pressing well from the front. Now Bayern playing it back in towards the centre circle as they just knock it about on this near side on the halfway line. As Arsenal come to press the ball and eventually Bayern play it all the way back to the goalkeeper on the edge of his box. UTFB 2005 saying, true can get in pubs whenever I want and drink whenever I want. I ain't at the moment, sadly, because of health problems. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, UTFB 2005. Hope your health problem is nothing too serious, and hopefully you make a speedy recovery, mate. Our best wishes to you. As I say, hope you feel better soon, mate. Well, Saka has won a free kick here for Arsenal in a pretty good position. I'd say about somewhere between 25 and 30 yards out, guys. Central, but slightly out to this near side of the field. Odegaard standing over it. And we're just coming up towards 78 minutes gone, guys. Bayern 1, Arsenal 0, 3-2 on aggregate. Jamie saying, Ryan, don't worry, Barnsley will be in the playoffs, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Corner, cross comes in now as it's a poor one. And it's bounced behind, and that will be a relief for Bayern and a goal kick. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. You are an absolute star, mate. Loving the positive vibes. And Mr. Barnsley saying, I know. Yeah, well, Jamie's just trying to be positive towards your team, mate. Mr. Barnsley saying, I am looking forward to Barnsley and Bolton playing playoff final, Jamie. Laugh out loud. Oh, City have equalised. City have equalised. Is it De Bruyne? I think it's De Bruyne that scored for City. Now Bayern on the charge. Out wide on that far side as it's knocked forward. And Arsenal trying to challenge for it. It's Bayern play it back into the centre of the park. Now it's knocked back up to the halfway line as the ball played forward. As Arsenal just managed to cut it out there. Now Arsenal trying to, well, it's clumsy challenge there, but Bayern have come away with it as now they knock it out to this near side, midway inside the Arsenal half. Just cut back there as Arsenal come to press the ball, and now Bayern play it back to their centre backs. Now it's knocked straight back out to this near side as Arsenal challenge, and it's knocked out of play for a throw in. Mr. Barnes is saying the Barnsley player can see getting a whack and bends down, holding his head as he. Oh, Arsenal in behind. Oh, he's pushed too far wide. And the flag's gone up anyway. Bends down, holding his head as he tired to make his way off the pitch, but struggled as Portsmouth fans rushed onto the pitch. Well, they was always going to celebrate. You can't criticise Portsmouth for that, mate. If it had been Barnsley winning the league at your ground, you guys would have rushed onto the pitch as well. But let's hope that the player makes a speedy recovery that you're talking about. Bayern now playing the ball out wide on that far side as the ball played forward up towards the halfway line. It's still with Bayern as they play it back into the middle. And Jamie's saying, is it me or Arsenal have dropped off? Yeah, they just seem to have dropped off in confidence at the moment and dropped off in pace a little bit. I've been saying it all game, Jamie. They need to believe in themselves. Play at the pace that they play in the Premier League. Fast flowing football. That's how they're going to get the win. But they've been playing too cagily for me, too cautiously. They played well. They have played well. I've been impressed with how Arsenal have been playing. They played well, but like I say, they need to speed up the way they're playing. But yeah, thank you for that, Jamie. Good observation, mate. Jamie saying City 1, 1-1 Gaz, mate. Thank you for letting me know, Jamie. Top man. Now the ball on this near side. That's Bayern. Well, Arsenal have challenged for it, and it's gone out of play for another throw-in. Mr. Barnsley saying job centre in the morning for the referee. Yeah. Jamie saying good luck tomorrow, Ryan, mate. Good luck tomorrow, Ryan, mate. He said, not for me. I'm on about these refs. Bayern just playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. Arsenal really need to dig deep now and find someone if they're going to get an equaliser. Bayern now charging forward on this near side as they race towards the Arsenal box. Is just blocked off there as they try to play it forward. And the ball knocked away by Arsenal as Bayern managed to regain the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played out wide on that far side. So now Bayern eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball played back out wide on that far side as Bayern chip the ball forward up towards the halfway line. And head it back out wide as there on that far side as Arsenal managed to intercept it, but the challenge quickly there by Bayern as the ball is knocked out of play, and that'll be a throw into Arsenal. Taken quickly as now Arsenal play the ball back into the centre of the park as they now work it out towards this near side. Bayern coming to press the ball, but Arsenal just managing to keep it there as they now switch the play out to the opposite side. Now just knocking it about just inside the Bayern half as they play it back into the middle. Just to let you guys know, if you just new to the channel, the radar is on the screen to keep you guys better informed. Apologies, it is slightly ahead of me, what I see, but I have no control over what that's showing. I just simply put it on the screen to keep you guys better informed of the game. But my apologies if you noticed that it is slightly ahead of me. Stevie saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to fandom. Thank you, Stevie. Top man, you are an absolute star, Stevie. Yeah, guys, please do hit the like button if you could, and thank you if you have already. So we're on 84 minutes, and Ben White's just been booked by the referee. Bayern 1, Arsenal 0 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. Come on, Arsenal. About time, show some fight. They played reasonably well tonight, Arsenal, but just not at that pace that we're normally used to seeing them play at. Now the ball playing out towards this near side as Bayern come to press the ball from the front. Bayern unable to win it there as now it's played to Gabriel. Now he knocks it out wide to the opposite side as it's played long down the far side of the field. Bayern still trying to challenge for it. It's foul there, and that's going to be a free kick for Arsenal. So we're into the last 5 minutes. Jesus has won a free kick there for Arsenal. It's about 35 yards out. Thank you for that, Stevie. You are an absolute star. Thank you, mate. Jamie saying, sorry, Ryan. I'm not looking right. I'm not looking right. I'm watching game. Yeah, no worries. No need to apologize, Jamie, but thank you for that, mate. Top man. Unfortunately, I think no disrespect to Ryan, but he's not really interested in European football, is he? He's only interested in Barnsley. But now the ball played forward from the free kick. What's the referee? Referee's blowing the whistle here. Why is he blowing the whistle? Well, that's a really poor decision by the ref. I think this referee's dodgy. Questionable. That's now twice that he's stopped. He's blown the ref and dismissed a set piece opportunity for Arsenal. Bayern now back with the possession as the goalkeeper kicks it out wide on this near side. It's headed on as now Bayern racing towards the byline. Ball crossed toward Knock. Well, I thought it was a cross, but it's actually a shot as the Arsenal goalkeeper manages to intercept it at the near post. And now Arsenal try to build from the back as they play the ball forward quickly up to the edge of the centre circle. It's played out wide on that far side as it's cut back inside. Now Arsenal managing to keep the possession here on the halfway line. Speed it up, lads. Come on. Ball played forward on this near side. It's the ball played towards the edge of the box. Saka trying to latch onto that as Arsenal come racing into the box to get the shot off. Oh, and it's just wide. Well, Arsenal saying the corner, but no corner given. That's a really poor decision. Let's have a look. Yep, it is. It's come off Neuer's hand. That's a really, yet again, another poor decision off the linesman. These referees, looks rigged, this game, guys. This referee is looking like he's wanting Bayern to win. He's just dismissing any good opportunities, set piece opportunities that Arsenal have had. And now here's another substitution by Bayern. That's a really poor decision, that by the ref. Really poor. Jamie saying this refs love stopping games for Arsenal. Yeah, he does, mate. But you can tell. You can tell. I'm not looking at it biased. I'm seeing it for what it is. And this referee is not giving Arsenal anything. But yeah, well said, Jamie. I agree, mate. It's about time we had to stop talking about referees, but we can't because they keep making such poor decisions, so-called professionals. Jamie saying Arsenal needs some subs on. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jamie. Although I'm not sure it'd change much. Now Arsenal coming forward as they work the ball out wide to this near side. Saka with the possession as Bayern come across and challenge, and it's knocked out of play for a throw-in on this near side to Arsenal. Now the ball comes back in play. As we got two balls on the pitch here. Arsenal with the possession on the halfway line as they knock the ball forward. Ball played up towards the edge of the box as Bayern challenge for it. It's knocked away by Bayern as Bayern now on the charge, racing forward into the Arsenal half as they come down the middle. Arsenal scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball here as Bayern come into the box to get the shot off, and it's straight down the goalkeeper's throat as he manages to save that quite comfortably. Now Arsenal quickly trying to get going forward as they play the ball up towards the halfway line. Now coming into the Bayern half as they knock it out wide to that far side. Bayern with bodies back behind the ball here as Arsenal try to work it down that far side, but just challenged there by Bayern as they cut the ball back into the centre. Now Reece with the possession, played out wide to Saka on this near side. Saka cuts it back in to the centre as Arsenal now on the edge of the Bayern box, trying to chip it in there as Bayern try to challenge, but Arsenal keeping the possession as they're trying a bit of a 1-2 on that far side, but it didn't quite work, but they managed to keep the possession. As now ball crossed in deep, it's knocked towards goal as Bayern just managing to knock it away, and the referee, surprise, surprise, has blown for the whistle. This referee is an absolute joke. Every time Arsenal are close to scoring a goal or getting a set piece opportunity that might help them get a goal scoring opportunity, he's blowing the whistle. This referee is an absolute shambles. I'm surprised he's not wearing a Bayern Munich shirt. That is a shocking decision. Arsenal with 4 minutes to get back in this. Well, 3 minutes of 4 minutes added on time. We're a minute into it, so 3 minutes remaining. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, and thank you very much if you have already. Now the ball played forward as Arsenal managed to win it back midway inside their own half. Now ball played forward as clumsy challenge comes in there from Bayern, and Arsenal have won a free kick here, pretty much bang on the halfway line, just on the edge of the centre circle. Jamie saying Arsenal needs some sub. I read that. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie saying why VAR not looking into this. Yeah, well said, Jamie. Yeah, absolutely. Why is VAR? See, what's the point in having it if it isn't getting the decisions right? Arsenal now with the ball played out wide on that far side. The referee is stopping the game again. This referee is a joke. Well, Trossard has won the ball fair and square there. But this referee, honest. This is an absolute shambles with this referee. He might as well be wearing a Bayern Munich shirt. I swear to God, guys. That was just a 50-50 challenge by Trossard, and all he's done is leaned in with his body, but he's been penalised for it. Well, I'm not being funny, but when did shoulder barges get banned from football? So Gabriel Jesus booked there by the referee for protesting, and he's got every right to protest because that was a shocking decision. Again, by the referee, another poor decision where it's making it clearly obvious he is not going to give anything to Arsenal unless it's made of stone. Now Arsenal have won the ball back as they play it back into the centre. Coming forward, it's now knocked out wide on that far side as the ball played long towards the byline, and Bayern just knock it out of play there. Have Arsenal won a corner here? Not sure who it came off there. No, it's gone out for a throw-in. So throw-in on the far side for Arsenal. Jesus to take it. So yeah, well said, Jamie. Jamie's saying game. Thank you, mate. And Ian is saying hi, Den. How you doing, Ian? Welcome to the show, mate. Ball knocked away up the field as it's gone out of play on that far side, and that will be a throw in to Arsenal. We're literally into the last 30 seconds here, guys. Thank you for that, Ian. Now Arsenal playing the ball into the centre, coming forward as they knock the ball down the middle. Now playing it out wide to this near side. Chance for Arsenal to get a cross in here as it cut back into the centre. Saka challenge there, and the referee is going to give the free kick to Arsenal. He can't really deny it. As Arsenal try to take it quickly, playing it into the box. It's knocked away by Bayern, and it's gone out for a corner on this near side. Well, that was really quick. Thank you for that, Ian. Nice one, mate. Welcome to the show, Ian. So come on, Arsenal, get the equaliser. Come on. Now the ball comes in towards the near post. It's knocked away by Bayern as it goes out on this near side. And the referee blows the final whistle, and it's finished Bayern Munich 1, Arsenal 0, 3-2 on aggregates. And Arsenal I've got to say, they played pretty well tonight, guys. They're just maybe lacking in that speed of play, and that is bollocks. That is bollocks. Just seen Bayern Munich come over to the referee and hug him, and the referee with a big smile on his face. Why would the referee be having a big smile on his face when he blows the final whistle? That's not, he's supposed to be a total neutral person. That is just absolutely, that is shocking. Why would a referee be smiling at full time? He's supposed to be a neutral. He should not be showing any favouritism whatsoever. But Bayern Munich players come over and hug him, and then he's smiling. That's questionable, if you ask me, guys. Absolutely questionable. Shocking, the referee, the bias he's shown in this game. I'm not looking for it, guys, but he made it obvious. He made it so obvious that he had a bias. Shocking. Jamie's saying about 3 times for Arsenal in 5 minutes, going to have a shot, but refs stopped the game for nothing. VAR not needed to help. Yeah, and VAR did nothing. VAR did absolutely nothing. Well said, Jamie. Totally agree, mate. Shocking, the referee in this game. Made it pretty obvious he had a narrative in that second half, the referee. Jamie saying, hello, Ian, how are you? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top stuff, mate. Right, guys, before I start reading your comments out, let's have a look how that game has gone in numbers at full time. Drop your comments in, guys, if you've got any thoughts on that game. Would love to hear from you. And don't forget, guys, before you leave, please do hit that like button. Would be appreciated. So let's have a quick look how that game has gone in numbers. Just bear with me a second, guys. So here we go. Just bear with me a second, guys. Going to bring it on the screen now. I know you've got some stats there on the radar, but I always like to have a look at these stats at full time as it's a bit easier to make sense of. So just bear with me a second. I'm bringing it on the screen now. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. So let's have a look how this game has gone in numbers. Don't forget, guys, please do drop your comments in if you've got any thoughts on the game, what your feelings are. If you're an Arsenal fan, frustrated, how do you feel about your team? I thought Arsenal played really well tonight, although they could have picked up the pace a little bit. That was the only thing. The only criticism I have for Arsenal is just not playing fast enough. But other than that, they played really well. So this is how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 15 for Bayern Munich, 9 for Arsenal. Shots on target, 3 for Bayern, 3 for Arsenal. Possession, 52% for Bayern, 48% for Arsenal. Passes, 479 for Bayern, 456 for Arsenal. Pass accuracy, 86%. 86% for Bayern, 89% for Arsenal. Fouls, 10 against Bayern, 13 against Arsenal. Yellow cards, 2 apiece. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, 1 against Bayern, 2 against Arsenal. And corners, 8 for Bayern, 3 for Arsenal. So there you go, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I'll leave that on the screen momentarily. So thank you for that, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Ian saying, great, Jamie. Are you going to on Saturday against Burnley? I'm not sure. He might be working, might be busy working. Jamie saying, Lan, no pal, I got some bills to pay this weekend. Yeah, well, you got to keep the bills paid, Jamie. Absolutely, mate. Ian saying, hi, Gaza. How's it going, Ian? Thank you for that, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good week so far, mate. Jamie saying, Lana, you going, mate? I'm not sure. Let us know. Yeah, if you go into a game this weekend, guys, do let us know. So disappointed with that. I'm really disappointed with that game. That referee, just honest, guys, I'm not looking for it. That referee was a joke. He really was. In the first half, you couldn't complain too much. There was a few questionable decisions, but nothing major. But in that second half, he made it pretty obvious that he was in favour of Bayern. With some of the decisions he gave, were just blatantly obvious that he was giving them the wrong way and giving it the wrong decisions. But that's just my opinion. Ian is saying, no, I'm going to Wembley for both semi-finals. All right. Well, safe travels, Ian. Hope you enjoy the finals, semi-finals. And yeah, stay safe, Ian. And hope you have a safe journey there and back, mate. And have a top weekend. Sounds good, that, mate. Jamie's saying, Lan, have a nice weekend in London, pal. Absolutely well said, Jamie. Top man. And Jamie's saying, full-time bad ref and VAR. Yep, I agree. Well said, Jamie. Got to agree with you totally. Shocking. I'm shocked that these referees are allowed to do that. How are these referees allowed to do that, to show that blatant bias, and UEFA just dismiss it? And so do the FA. They don't even seriously consider looking at the referee's performance and just being honest and say, yeah, he had a stinker. Jamie's saying he have few joke ref. Sorry to say, why has he got big smile on his face? What a joke, ref and VAR. What a joke. Did you see it, Jamie? Did you see it? It wasn't just me, was it? He had a smile on his face at the full-time whistle. Why would a referee have a smile on his face when a Bayern player goes up to hug him? That shows he's got an agenda. It shows he's got a narrative. It shows he had a favouritism. Shocking from the referee. I thought I was imagining it at first. I couldn't believe I was seeing it, but I'm glad to tell me that you saw it as well, Jamie. Absolutely shocking, mate. No way is the referee doing that. Absolutely shocking. So anyway, guys, think it's time to wrap up the show. Bit quieter tonight, but massive thank you to Stevie in the background helping out. Always appreciated, mate. Thank you, Stevie. You are an absolute star. Also, big shout out to Jamie as well for sticking around, even though chat's been a lot quieter tonight than we normally used to having it. But it's going to be like that until we get further along building the channel. Sometimes we're going to have really busy chats. Sometimes we're going to have quiet chats. But big shout out to Jamie. As I say, top classy guy. And thank you very much for your company and conversation, Jamie. Really appreciated, mate. And as I say, thank you, Stevie, as well. You are an absolute diamond. Jamie saying, I see it, Gaz. Thank you, Jamie. Well, I'm glad you let me know, mate. Top man, because I thought I was imagining it. I couldn't believe it. It did look like a smile, didn't it? Looked like a smile. Shocking. Well said. But thank you for letting me know, Jamie. I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that. Jamie saying, thanks, Gaz. Night again. Good live, pal. Thank you, Jamie. You contributed to it massively, mate. Thank you very much for your conversation and company. As always, mate. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a safe day at work tomorrow, mate. Best wishes to you and Megan. And thank you again. It's been a pleasure, as always, mate. Take care, Jamie. Stay safe, mate. And as I say, I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow, mate. Top man. And Stevie's saying, thanks, Jamie. Catch you up soon. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And Jamie's saying, top lad. You are absolute. Thank you, Jamie. Same to you, mate. Same to you. You're an absolute gentleman. Stevie's saying, thanks, everyone, for joining. Hope to see you on future streams. Well said, Stevie. Yep, to you guys listening in the background. Thank you for being with us. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Bit, as I say, a bit quieter tonight in the chat, but we don't mind that sometimes, as it means that we get to enjoy a bit more conversation with you guys that are regulars. But thank you to you guys that are listening in the background as well. I hope you like the commentary. I'm no expert. I'm still learning. I'm trying to get better at it. Teaching myself how to do this. But thank you for listening in anyway, and really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Stevie. And again, Jamie, thank you to you as well, mate. Stevie saying thanks, Steve. Jamie saying thanks, Stevie. Pal, top lad. See you again. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And as I say, guys, big shout out to you guys listening in the background as well. Thank you, everybody that's joined the stream tonight. Hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow for Europa League action. Or I'm not sure. We got Europa League tomorrow and Europa Conference League. Villa are playing in the Conference League, aren't they? So I think they've got an earlier kickoff tomorrow, Aston Villa. So I'll check that when I'm finished here. But yeah, so if they have, I think that's kickoff at 5:45 tomorrow for Villa. So, yep, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow for more football in the Europa League. As I say, if you can, guys, join me then. But if not, stay safe and well out there. And hopefully I'll see you again on future streams at some point. But that's it from me for now, guys. Best wishes to everyone. Take care, guys. Stay safe. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.